Now, I want to build on what Paul said. So this is all in regard to the whole zero trust concept. First lesson, why is this so important? I don't think anybody here would disagree that we're living in an age of unprecedented growth in modern technology. That's information technology, operational technology, and even IoT as we start connecting everything everywhere. And that brings unprecedented benefits from a social and economic perspective, but it also brings dangers. Especially when you look at IoT, you're talking about increasing the attack surface 10x or more. And when you talk about 5G, you're talking about the ability to increase speed. So, and that goes for not just the benefits, but the dangers. And I think that it's not hyperbole to say that it's not just about speed and scale. The dangers are also about impact. When you start connecting mass transportation systems and life-sustaining devices to this environment, now it's not hyperbole to say we could be putting people's lives at risk if we don't build security into these systems.
Things get very complicated very quickly, don't they?
Yes, absolutely. So, getting back to what I said earlier about changing the approach, a legacy approach from the outside in to inside out. Step one in zero trust is to figure out what's most important to protect. Start there. In the military, we called it cyber key terrain. In the vernacular of zero trust, it's called the protect surface. But starting there to get to the point where you're trust nothing, verify everything. Your verification controls you shrink them down so that you end up with a model that says only authorized users are allowed to do authorized functions using authorized applications with authorized content and data from authorized devices. That is where you're trying to get to. And what we've learned is it's a journey. You don't end up with there's no final product. This is not a product, it's a journey. This is something that you have to continue to mature. And so what we've learned is there's a maturity model in achieving this type of thing. Step one, to get to about the 80% solution, you identify the users and applications, you put users into functional buckets, and then you apply policies so that you're able to control what your users and applications are doing. Step two, to get to about the 90% model, you do that with devices. You identify the devices on your network, you put them into small functional buckets, you figure out which devices can talk to, or which buckets can talk to which other buckets, and you apply policies. But you never get to 100% because it's zero trust. Sure. So you have to continue to iterate.
Right. And